Let's try the hallway. Tables. Tools and bread. Okay, it seems like there is yet no passageway to the basement, or at least we cannot access it. The window to the balcony. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Since we took the planks now, does it mean the window will not be boarded up? Can you jump? I mean, I could, but I'll probably break a neck. How about we use the planks? And look down through the hole with a dried up thorn bush. Oh, a dried up thorn bush. No. Who writes stuff like this? Seriously, what kind of monster writes that? A balcony with a gaping hole and below it, a dried up thorn bush. How about we look for something to put over the hole? Like planks. Look what I found. We fixed the balcony. Let's see. I hope this holds. Well, I mean, I guess I'll need it. Okay. Door is locked from the inside this time. Just, wanted to go and check just to be safe, but of course, if you have to enter through the balcony, I mean, of course, it could just be that you have to fix the balcony to use it in the future, but yeah. A barrel, the lid tied firmly shut with rope, attracts your attention. We cut the rope. Usually cut through the ropes with pliers. We look inside and take, ooh, lots of health. Nice. Bread and apples. Alright. The window, the storage room. Ta la 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 la. Oh, this looks a lot smaller. Did that get expanded? A writing desk. A plain writing desk stands against the wall, and we still haven't found the brother. There's no way it's not important since it was behind bars. Is there anything interesting in this time? You open the only drawer, but it's empty. So if we assume the author rewriting someone else's book isn't particularly intelligent, then it's obvious. You push on the button of the drawer and open the secret compartment underneath. That the secret compartment that Etienne developed is still in the book. Another false bottom. Oh, no wait. Because we had the, sorry, wrong train of thought. So that was the conclusion because we had another desk in the study that had a secret compartment. Your thought process is good, but it's still empty. You feel around the inside the drawer just in case, but you don't find anything. Am I missing something? Do I need to check another time again? Maybe we should search the other rooms. We haven't checked them all yet. Okay. I mean, yeah, and kind of my thing is... planks. Smoothly polished. You still smell like pine forest. There's a key sticking out of the door. Oh, yes, please. Oh, I think we should take that. It might come in handy another time. We take the key. Thank you. You turn the key in the lock to open the door, then you put the key in your pocket. Thank you very much, silver key. It's so rusty that you don't even see that it's silver anymore. The key to the clockmaker's storage room. It's covered in dozens of small, sharp grooves. Okay. Alright, but it seems like we have checked all the rooms we can in this time since we don't have a staircase up to the second floor. Then we can get more ink. And now another question is, do we want to check the second desk? Okay, let me just do it. Let me check the desk again. And this time. Also, I still haven't found the brother. Really, there's nothing of interest in this time? Even now with the knowledge of the secret compartment, there isn't anything? Hmm. Alright, then the question is if we can actually do anything with the painting in the kitchen, but I don't think we can. I think we can only do that in the year 2000. This painting caught my eye right away. Can we actually do something here? I think there must be a hiding place behind that. Why didn't you say something right away? I don't know. Well, I definitely know what's behind the painting. Now, how do I open it? We examine the painting. You look behind the painting and see that it's mounted on vertical runners set into the wall. I think it slides upwards. Then we shall lift it. You push gently and the picture slides upwards. Secret door, let's go. There's her brother. So they are in the same time. A teenage boy is standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands in fright. Oh, look at the mattresses. There were multiple people kept here. Hey, let's talk. Don't kill me. Don't worry, I don't want to kill you. We're not associated with your kidnapper. Like Jonathan? Yes, the kid lowers his hands and tries to get a glimpse of you in the light. Probably don't. Well, we kind of are, but not in the way you think. Damn, that's a cool mask. Squinting. I told everyone we should wear masks for this job too, but they just laughed at me. Your sister asked me to find you. Sister? I don't have a sister. Well, that's what she told us. Hold on. Was she a short girl? Samantha? She's still here? No, we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob this mansion. She promised us there was a ton of loot inside. But all we found was rotting walls and that psycho. And to be fair, I found a bunch of loot. So she's not entirely wrong. So you're thieves. Not really. We're more like... Well, yeah, we're thieves. Okay. I'm something of a thief too. Whoa. Kid looks like he's found his new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears? Big ones around here? Gears? No. Are they valuable? Not really. If you check the desk with a secret compartment in the storage room already, then check the master study. I think he hid something in both places. Well, we checked both of these in this time. Found something in the master study, but nothing... we found something in the master study in the year 2000, but nothing in the storage compartment here. We actually already found a gear in the master study, but nothing in the storage room. It's got this crazy thing set up with a double false bottom. Did you get it open? A double false bottom? Yeah! We found that out in the year 1990. Why does he still have to tell us that? Yeah, first you open the false bottom, then there should be another one under that. Oh, okay, no, double false. Sorry. Oh my god, we went through all that just for... Alright, time to go back and check out this double false bottom and quickly. You untie the kid. Thanks. He gets up off the floor and, glancing around, leaves the room. Shells? Anything interesting there? Racks and trash. Rope, sure. I mean, at least it's fitting for the room, you know? Policeman of... I was just about to say. A familiar dark blue police uniform appears in your peripheral vision. However, the woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. I'm Sergeant Mariah Glowitz, the woman says casually, tapping the badge on her chest. You're under arrest on suspicion of plagiarism and attacking a police officer. She pulls on dark leather gloves. She means business. Okay, she means business. I advise you to stop resisting and come with me. Can't do that. And if I don't, then I will have no choice but to use force. She balls her balls into fists and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making you use force. You roll out your shoulder, limbering up. Fight! Disable skill. Why don't we stun you? How about that? Okay, then we have my shield. Alright. Mariah is breathing heavily. She's leaning onto the side, but manages to somehow keep her balanced. This isn't over, thief. The whole police force will come looking for you. Oh boy. Before you can blink, Mariah Glowitz disappears from the book. Are you alright? I've been better. You straighten the crumpled papers in your face. We took one hit. Come on, it wasn't so bad. And we have, look at that. We have 4 apples and 4 stale bread. Alright, so back to the storage room. To check the double false bottom. Double false bottom. Who does that? A plain writing desk stands against the wall. No fingerprints in the desk or the drawers, not in this time. Search the desk. You quickly find what used to be a hiding place. The false bottom is sideways inside the drawer. It's empty. We should check in the past. Even further in the past. Alright. Also fully expect to fight the monster, to be honest. Plain writing desk stands against the wall. There's no way it's not important since it was behind bars. Examine the desk more closely. Remember what the kid said about the double false bottom? I guess the new author is more clever than I thought. I mean, to come up with a double false bottom really takes a higher level of thinking. You open the second false bottom of the drawer and take another gear out of the compartment. One less gear to find. Time to go back to the clock. Yes. Let's insert the gear into the clock. We should go to the latest time we can to put the gears in. Or if something happens to the clock over the course of the years. Oh, okay. So insert the gear here. Then we just need to find the third one and the clock should start working again. Etienne? You asked about Amanda. Yes, we did. The wife of the maniac in the basement? But there's some things I was able to figure out using my powers of deduction. So you created Amanda and her husband, and the cute little story of their cozy backwoods mansion. And then you, Amanda, started to get, well, close. What gives you that idea? Back when we were in the car, you told me you always try to make your characters realistic and well developed. And my guess is that Amanda turned out exactly that way. Your powers of deduction, or whatever they said, are pretty good. But then you took Amanda somewhere. And that's the part I don't understand yet. Where would you have taken her? There's no trace of her in the book. Yeah, well, out of the book. Can you take characters out of the book and into the real world? Do they become real people? If they're written well enough? Wait, you didn't? You took her out of the book? Yeah, look what I said. I get it. I think you do for love. But Etienne, you do realize you're not just messing with writer's law, but with more serious laws. Human laws. I'm paying the price for that now. That's what he did. And that's a cool idea, actually. To create a character, to create a character so well written and realistic that you can take them out of the book and they become a real person in reality. I mean, that's next level skill. Oh, okay, no, it's just a very romantic idea that he falls in love with one of his own. Is it romantic or is it egoistic? Or like, not egoistic, I can't remember the word. But like, falling in love with your own creation, it's so weird in a sense. I guess there are, playing the romantic angle, but it is also kind of weird somehow. Erase your shackled wrists, yeah. In any case, we both knew what we were up against and what happened to us. So that's what they arrested you for? 30 years for what you did? Broke one of the most serious writer's laws, extracted a character who then turned into a real, living human. I was wondering, we had a call a couple chapters back of, I think, a woman, but there wasn't much dialogue going on. I was wondering if that was Amanda, and I was trying to remember if we had the name told, like we were told the name Amanda. I don't remember. Unfortunately, I don't remember. Where's Amanda now? You live with her? No, not with her. In the end, we broke up. Despite everything you went through? Yeah. Indeed. So, getting back, your ability to write. It's probably the one thing in my life that I can at least try to fix. So that's why you agree to take on these jobs. Bam! Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Lose something, Etienne. Dimensions Master's holding the final gear. Damn it. So, where's Amanda? The man is trying incredibly hard to stay calm, his head tilted slightly to the right. Where is my wife? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. I can't be forgetting her. I can't. He starts rubbing his temples furiously. We don't need to bring Amanda up. Just let me try and help you. Let me try and rewrite the way you were before. Are you sure? What about your shackles? Hey Lambert, thanks for the look. Damn, you're right. The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. Yeah. I remember her. With you. And now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attack of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in its place. Bring her back! I can't. You stole Amanda from me and left me alone. Then someone else came. He did something to me. I didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. His head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes are stained from with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have the girl? Did you get her? Damn thugs. I'll never forgive them for what they did to you. You're supposed to be... Bang! The blow hits you in the chest. Oof. Etienne! The man tucks the gear away inside his shirt. Then he starts cracking his knuckles. Let me try. Maybe I can rewrite at least something in you. Oh, don't worry. He loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. He clenches his fist tightly. Oh, now it doesn't say fight, it says defend yourself. Alright. First we stun. Whoa, double strong hit, excuse me? And I can only eat once, okay. Stunned. We drain. Strong hit. Does he hit twice? Yep. We stun him and he's dead. Okay, not dead, but you know, self is gone. Damn it. Breathing heavily. Is that all you've got, you bastard? The man's injuries start healing before your very eyes. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock make a clanking sound. It's as though they're trying to start working, but can't because the last gear is missing. What the... Remember what I said about the inscription on the clock and how it's connected to its master? I figured that out. When the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. It's but the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man and he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. You charge forward, but the instant your hand touches the gear, the man grabs you and you soon find yourself in a tight chokehold. No luck? Drop down a headbutt him. Try the headbutt. It thrust your head backwards. The man recoils for a second, which is enough time to free yourself from his grip. With one swift movement, you grab the gear from the floor. Damn it! In an instant, you're standing by the clock. Put it in, quickly! Put the gear in without looking. Examine the clock first. You look down, aim the gear carefully. Then you hear the sound of a fist flying towards you. The very last second you settle the gear into the clock and it immediately starts ticking. No! The man grabs it, empty ear in final attempt to stop you. Etienne! He grabs his head as a shudder passes through his body. He begins to age rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the one against you, start reappearing all over him. No! He swings his arms helplessly and then starts dissolving into dust. You watch it all happen silently until there's nothing left of the monster except a pile of ashes. My god. But now what? Nothing. You walk up to the character's ashes, digging around until you find a small crumpled piece of paper. Oh, please tell me I can still check out the storage room in this time. I haven't done that yet. You quickly rip it in two. You just... I've had enough. You pick up the clock and get ready to jump off the book. No, not yet. Oh no, do we have to? I didn't check out the storage room. Damn it! We're gonna talk about all this, Etienne, if you want to talk. Leave the book. Oh, we are forced to leave the book. Oh! Did you get the item? I did. Shove it. What is happening here? I can't move. I can't keep this up anymore. Two minutes later. What the... No one, someone new moving in? Hello? There's an urgent job. You motherfucker, no! I'm not. No, you're taking it. No! I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was. And you specifically sent me to steal from it? I'm just a middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order's at your door.
It's easy to get a new one.
Need to put this on the desk. Sand. Alright, the shield. Heal on use. Increases shield duration. Let's heal on use. Alright, our last job. Oh. With a complete picture of the author that isn't torn to pieces or scratched out or anything. Nice. Pretty girl. The Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray. Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray and extract an item, the weather controller. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Interesting. So are we going to enter a train? That would be interesting. Except for the book review. Weather generator. And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on differences between the lives of people in the upper district and the train-dwelling nomads. However, the writing, the upper district as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Okay, yeah. There's not multiple notes. Weather controller. Okay, the weather control. We never closed this cupboard. We never closed it. We have a ghost here. Okay, just checking if there's anything else. But hey, at least tell me that this time it's a book that's off the market and I don't have to face the police again. Locomotive. You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. You shrugged hurriedly. After everything that happened? Yeah, dude, I know. How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? No, literally just 5 minutes. They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes. I forgot about your feelings towards characters. Hey, come on. Etienne fell in love with one of his characters and removed him from his own story and got 30 years in shackles for that. You really think that characters mean nothing to him? Like he said earlier, characters that are well written he cares about. Characters who aren't well written, not so much. I don't have any feelings. Okay, come on, that's a lie. You literally fell in love with one. You cannot tell me that you have no feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do. She has everything to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. But the client is right. I need to finish my last job. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If to get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Just help me finish this. One last time. Oh, by the way, I do remember, I don't know if Etienne does, but I remember that we kind of promised Roderick that we would get him back to his original book. Just saying. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Celsius or Fahrenheit? I mean, it has to be Fahrenheit because if the air would be 100 degrees... Oh no, we are paper, we are not human right now. At what temperature does paper burn? Ah. Okay, let's get to it. We have nothing. Okay, some marks on the wall. Dead man. Sure. Train key. Ticket the code says Pete Jenkins. The radio. Pete Jenkins talking. A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn-out accept call button. We push the button. We push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lindorf Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is there anybody between lines 10 and 40? We ask Roderick. Is that us? Who knows? Is there anybody between lines 10 and 30? Is that us? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? $17? Some papers. Are you sure? 17 is here right now at the station in town. You know there's a steel plate with the number 42 in the next, on it next to the speaker. You're breaking up. What's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Writing something down. Thanks. I've noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. What kind of storm did you say? Okay, congratulations, you're the new operator of 42. So I'm obligated to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What will happen if we get caught in it? I guess we die. Since it's a death storm, you know? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I'm not from around here. Writing something down. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. Major surprise. What other kinds of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Interesting. A fear storm or madness storm? Huh? Great. But there are joy storms too, although they most often happen in town. Interesting. Emotional storms. Alright, I'll try and get the train moving. Good luck. Yep. We will need that. The train control panel. The train's control panel covered in levers and buttons. Examine the old photo. It's a photo of a woman and with a blonde hair and a ponytail. It could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. Examine the train panel again. I mean, we have the key. Let's try and start it. Won't start. Why not? Go back to the control panel. The train control panel covered in levers and buttons. Check the gauges. You see a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Check the fuel. Fuel tank is almost full. Everything's set here. The cooling system. Cooling system is operational. The oil tank is empty. We need to do something about that. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that was the last one actually. Okay, so we have no oil. I mean, we're stuck in the desert. Pieces of metal and trash. Nice. Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. Yeah, it is looking stormy here already. Yeah. Okay, so I cannot move too far from the train. The oil tank. Oh no. What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything, not on the tank. Something skitches around inside the tank. Ew. Can we skip the bugs? Is there no one we can get to town without the train? Why are you... What? Are you afraid of bugs? Knock harder in the tank. Suddenly the oiling bug jumps out of the tank. We grab it. Bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands. It's clearly displaced. You drop it. I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you'll actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. I think it's empty of both oil and bugs. We can add oil from a canister then, once we have it. Alright, now... I guess then we will find a way to extract the oil from the bug again. A type of desert bug that likes hiding in machinery, where it can feed on oil for weeks. Oh, wait. List of names. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Okay, so it's the different operators that have listed their names. It looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of cursed train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. Last one is a Ronald Miles? What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? He probably didn't even have time to add his name. Then we shall do that for him. The poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. You take the nail from the train and scratch Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? No, we don't really need a sign Etienne was here, since this is, like, what we're doing here is still criminal. No, not doing it. Signing my name in someone else's book doesn't sound like the best idea, yeah. If you say so. Lock crate. Wooden crate? The kind that's easy to open with an ordinary crowbar. Well, we just need a crowbar then. Shelves. Alchemist crowbar parts. Jenkins' journal. Either written in unknown language or in really awful handwriting. Okay, the question is, is the oil canister full or empty? And hey, we have a workbench. And we can craft nothing. Alright, and oil from the canister. The tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Nice, let's go then. We start the train. I think it's running. Great. Death Storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right, we got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. I'm looking at the fuel panel. All indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Reading, whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues, sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel and that usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Okay, how do we hit the panel? Lightly, with measured force, or as hard as you can? Let's try measured force. Something inside clinks. Something cracks. And the train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. And pick up the radio. Great work for the two. I can see you picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday a sorrow storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course! Only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually passes us by. Sounds like someone's controlling the weather there. Like someone's controlling them, right? You could almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. This is a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller and everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around about him in town. If only we had something like that, my god. He keeps laughing. We'd certainly be well off. Alright. I see you pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time. Jokester. Okay, so we did everything here, right? I mean, not everything. We still have the closed chest and the workbench, but all we can do for now, we've done. How far am I allowed to go? Not too far, okay. Gate guard. Guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. He glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fierce storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Can we leave the train here and go into town? Leave the train? Are you out of your mind, my guy? I don't think that's acceptable here. I'll try to talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Try and open the door quietly. Hey, who's messing around this door? I'm warning you, I'm armed. Damn. Let's not provoke him. I tried to be gentle. Hey friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. I didn't have any friends. His brother. Sublime! You killed him, I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of the situation. Then we forced the door open. You rolled your whole body into the door. See, and this is again a situation where I wonder, did I just choose the wrong dialogue options and there is actually an outcome where you know, this is all going peacefully and quietly, or is this unavoidable? You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. Flunk. I think the lock's open. Door easily slides to the side. A thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Let's try and get closer. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Oh, damn. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? Man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. No, it always just created more problems. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you. It's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert, right towards the storm. Oops. Well, you definitely solved the problem. In a way. Well, I can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, I'll move this train along and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. Okay. Maps. These look like different maps of the area. Customs inspector. The inspector is sitting in the cold dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, "Train number 42." The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Peter Jenkins. So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins, he writes in his notebook. And now... The inspector looks up at you. My name is Bob. Just Bob? Bob Bobson. I'll write that down. I'm wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face. He looks at you and looks down again. It's apparently disfigured. Oh. You aren't too good looking yourself. Inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard town visit, 2 hours. Can I stay longer? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours, your possessions are the people's. And what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. He opens the turnstile. Alright, now we're through. Table. Bread and bottle. It's so cool that you have exactly the items I need lying around here. Yellow ticket, one of the few ways to get into town.